Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? I'm so glad to see you in here. Hello, Millie RN. Hello, D, Borrowed Angel. Hello, Daily Tab. Hello, hello. Mimi Jean, good to see y'all. Where's Summer? 1-800-TBI Fine. I hope everybody's having an awesome day too. Hello, hello. Angela. Let's see here. Woohoo, Texas lady. Let's see. Made it through the day. Oh, I hope you did good at the soup kitchen and everything, Borrowed Angel. I'm sorry you're tired. I was so tired last night. Oh my gosh. I'm feeling a little bit better today. Let's see what's going on with y'all. Y'all been in here talking. Hey, Taxi. Oh, Daily, I did email Ziggy and she said, go on and show her how to do that. She said, give them something to talk about. Oh gosh. She said, can you imagine? She said, can you imagine? She thought that picture was so cute. Just breathe, Joyce. Sally, hello. Oh, thank you. I don't know about the best, but I'm all right. One love. It's freaking Smiley here. It's freaking Smiley. That girl 77. Hello. Red's paradise. I was fixing to say Red's panties. I didn't have it all the way pulled up. There was something in the way. Oh my God. Hey, Red's paradise. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hippie grandma. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to embarrass you. Lord, Smiley needs her other glasses. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Yes, thank each of you for being here. I so much appreciate you. Oh my God, Snickerdoodle. Yeah, Smiley. Well, Smiley did try to go to bed, but I slept with my phone on. Who did I listen to? I don't even know who I listened to. I did go back and see the Code Blue, but Trevor, I think, had it covered. But they're still looking for him. They're still looking for him. That was so sad. I didn't post. I was too tired to post or punch or do anything. I fell asleep with my phone on, though. Just say no to all red panties. Exactly. Hey, Derek. Oh, my God. Yeah. Yeah. It was one of those nights last night. I was just tired. I think I read too much yesterday. It's me, Jan. Thank you. Thank you for the super sticker. Oh. Punch the button this time, Smelly. Punch the button, dummy. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. All right, now listen. I know everybody. I was in Justin's earliest listening to the court thing. Yes, Sally Sue, no red pennies. I was listening to Harmony. Oh, my God. See, I didn't follow that case much. And whew, Lord have mercy. What is wrong with these people? I just don't get it. I stayed for part of the morning. I didn't stay for all the morning. So I know a lot of people's over there are still watching or wherever they're at. Hey, Annette. Hello. Good to see you. Yeah, it is hard, isn't it? I didn't realize that case was so horrible. I ain't gonna lie, because I didn't follow it. So I heard, some of these cases I stay bits and pieces to stay up to date with, okay? Especially if they're out in the news now. But I didn't realize the depth of Harmony's. I can't even grasp it. How, I mean, one, how did they get away with carrying her all over the place and to his work and the freezer for those that followed it? I mean, I won't even get into it. It's just way too graphic. I mean, I was like, are you serious? And that was with taking 2 breaks. And then I just finally left. I couldn't deal. I just couldn't deal. But anyway, I know everybody's scattered out. And so if you have to leave or they're taking a break right now, I mean, I understand. You can always catch this on the replay. But I want to tell y'all, first things first, I got butter biscuits basket out this morning. I got Marlena's and Canadian cookies mailed this morning. I'm waiting on Little Ratchet in case they didn't know and was not in here. They won a basket. JPL won a basket, and Bonnie Lassie won a basket. Bonnie Lassie is my in the membership. I don't know, and I don't mean to out you if that's your real name or not. I don't know you by that, so just don't say nothing. If you anyway, I need your 3 addresses or post office box so I can get your baskets mailed out. Butter Biscuit, Marlena, and Canadian Cookie, I got your stuff mailed out early this morning, and I know the basket for Butter Biscuit should be there Monday. I got a tracking number on that. I already sent that to you. Marlena, it was in with that ticket. I'm sure it won't be there Monday, but anyway, it's there. It's on the same ticket. And Canadian Cookie, you're in Canada, so I don't know how long that takes. But I just want to shut up, Green Eyes. You're being mean. So I don't know, but I need those addresses because I want to get your stuff to you. Okay, please. So there's that. Hey, Trina. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hope everybody is doing okay today. Now, this case caught me because this case is like 36 years old. And some of you probably saw it. Hey, Summer Wells True Crime and More. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. And 3 days ago, they had his trial, and this was on, oh God, I know I'm gonna butcher her name. I'm sorry. Her name is Jessica Gutierrez. I'm not gonna try to say her last name 100 times. It's Gutierrez. Oh Lord, I know I'm not saying it right. But she was 4 years old, and he went to trial on it. It was a cold case until like 21. They started looking into it with fresh eyes again. He got arrested in like 22. They had his trial. It's like a 3-day trial. And yesterday, he got 2 consecutive life sentences. And there's still no body, though. There's still no body. I don't know where she's at. But my point is, she got her justice. Absolutely, Millie. And another thing I want to put out there. I'm so freaking tired. Even we know I had 3 calls to somebody that had worked 38 years at the district attorney's office that was just spilling out their ass whatever. Well, there's no body. Well, listen, I am so tired of that misconception. I know there's different rules in different states, but listen, not in Tennessee either. This was in North Carolina. I'm spitting out there. You know, I get spitting mad when I think about this. You do not have to have a body. That is such a big myth. Okay? It's such a big myth. We'll get into all that. We ain't going to start me out upset. I'm so proud Jessica got her justice. Say it louder for me, honey. Say it louder and prouder. Yep, say it louder and prouder. Even the numbskulls that work in the district attorney's office must not even know that. How'd Smiley get so smart? I'm just saying. Yep, Annette. So I'm going to before I start talking today, we're going to hear we're going to do it a little bit different today. We're going to hear a little bits and pieces of this. We're going to this was day 2. This was her sister was on the stand. I just want you to hear this.
WIS.
I hate when they do that.
10. Most watched, most trusted.
Compelling testimony coming in day 2 of the murder trial for 63-year-old Thomas McDowell. He's accused of kidnapping and killing 4-year-old Jessica Gutierrez in 1986. Today we heard from a former cellmate who says McDowell admitted to the crime. Ashley Jones has the details.
Rebecca Gutierrez, that's Jessica's older sister, took the stand describing to jurors what took place on that horrific night back in 1986. She became emotional as she described those events leading up to Jessica's disappearance. She said she was just 6 years old at the time and her sister was 4. The state showed photos today of what the inside of the room and the bed that Jessica and Rebecca Gutierrez shared. Gutierrez says that night she remembers trying to go to sleep, but she felt someone standing over her. When she opened her eyes, she saw a dark figure wearing what she initially described as a magical hat. She says she watched the man stand over her, and then she saw him scoop Jessica up, throw her over his right shoulder, and leave out of the bedroom door. The next morning, when Rebecca's mother asked her where Jessica was, she told her a man wearing a magical hat took her. The state asked Rebecca Gutierrez why she didn't scream for help or alert her mother sooner. Gutierrez replied saying she was scared, she couldn't speak or talk or move, and she reminded them she was only 6 at the time. When the defense did their cross-examination, they asked Rebecca Gutierrez about her initial statement to police, which was a black man wearing a cowboy hat to Jessica. Rebecca said she was only 6 at the time, and she was flustered with questions from authorities about if she was sure of what she saw because it was dark in the room. Now, witness testimony will continue on Wednesday morning. There are about 20 witnesses on the witness list. The judge is hoping to get to a verdict by Friday. Reporting here in Lexington, I'm Ashley Jones, WYS News 10.
Family of... Now, you got to remember her sister was 6, and this baby was 4 years old. 4. I can't even wrap my mind around this. This is just a little piece of what was happening. This was on February 7th, 2024.
I haven't heard my daughter's voice
in
over 30 years. I need to find my daughter. I don't know how much time I have left. And I want to know where my daughter is. I've got to do that for her.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That she is alive and that I'm going to see her again. And until you can show me that my daughter's dead, I'm going to choose to believe that she's alive. That's all I have left. I have that slight bit chance of hope, even though, like they say, statistically, this is a very large amount of time. And I'm going to carry that hope until I'm shown otherwise, because I cannot go on if I don't. I fight this every day.
Bless you.
It's a battle. I have been fighting for my daughter every single day that she's been gone. This pain, the suffering from Jesse, regardless of what I try to do, I have it. I'm going to have it forever. Forever.
Okay, I saw where you asked me. I know they just said it. I cannot say her last name. I'm gonna try to say it. Her name is Jessica Gutierrez. Gutierrez. I think I'm saying it wrong still. But she was a 4-year-old little girl missing in 1986 in North Carolina. Let me spell her last name for you. I spelled it wrong a while ago, I believe. I was trying to spell it out so I could say it, and I still said it wrong. It was Gutierrez. And she was 4. But they just convicted the man yesterday without a body, and he got 2 consecutive life sentences. Yeah, so I'm trying to at least be a voice for her, and I'm trying to get this information out there and let people know there is hope, at least for justice. Okay, at least for justice. Sometimes it may not come as we want it and as soon as we want it, but there is hope for justice. But this just happened yesterday, February 8th, 2024. However, the crime itself again happened in the 80s. But finally she got her justice. It was 1986 when 4-year-old little Jessica was kidnapped from North Carolina. He got 2 consecutive life sentences for kidnapping and killing her. They got him for killing her too, even though they don't have her body. And it only took 2 hours. It took 2 hours for them to deliberate and get to this conclusion by a jury. And so when this happened in the jury, a short time later, Judge Deborah McCaslin sentenced him to these charges for the murder and kidnapping. But he also had, which kind of seems irrelevant, he also had been charged for burglary because he went through the window, and he got convicted of that too. But they're going to sentence him that for a later date. But it don't matter, because he's never going to walk out of that prison. He will not ever see the light of day. The only time he's going to come out of that prison is in a body bag and a toe tag. That's a fact. He didn't have to worry about getting the death sentence. That's when he's going to come out. That's when he'll come out. And mainly This is what I wanted to let y'all know. And I'm just tickled shitless. I am. I'm sorry. Mainly all the evidence they collected. I mean, some people can really, some people that are in law and stuff maybe need to take some refreshers from some people. That's all I'm saying. You know, it don't take a rocket scientist. But anyway, mainly all the evidence they collected back then was everything they very first took. Okay? Everything they very first took. The prosecutor made a good argument that McDowell, the mother's ex-boyfriend, had broken to the home through a popped open window. And that's how he took the little girl before he killed her. They did their job, and they did their job right, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, though. We're going to have some that's going to say, oh, we know that deal. Okay? And I say they did their job right because of this. Because Jessica's body was never found. Okay? Stop with the slang. I call it slang. I've just recently heard it on here from another creator. No body, no evidence. No body, no evidence. Stop that. Stop it. Please stop it. Stop. That's the biggest batch of horse shit I've ever heard in my life. Where do y'all get such shit? It's the biggest batch of horse shit in history, actually. And especially in Tennessee. Go back. I had to school the damn DA's secretary in Tennessee. Go back to Janet Marsh. Go back to all them cases. Man, y'all, what is wrong with y'all? Not y'all. Y'all up there. It's going to be coming in here with that bullshit. It makes me mad, man. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all know who Janet Marsh is? Who she was? Who she was married to? Or her father-in-law? Y'all know anything? I wasn't even on here. I wasn't on any cases. I wasn't doing cases. That's just a fly-by-night in the news. Y'all don't know any of this? Thank you. It's me, Jen. Let's see. People say, leave your abuser. Let me tell you, it's not that easy. It took me years to fight through DA, SA, and R. We get past it. There's hope. I am so sorry, Jen. There's a lot of things people want people to do, and it's just not that simple. It's really not that simple. I understand. I'm glad you made it out. I'm glad you made it out. They are all corrupt, in my opinion, every single one of them. I'm really beginning to think about some of those in Tennessee, I'm telling you. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Jen, for so much support. And I want you to know we support you, and you are welcome here anytime. You can come in confidence, and it'll stay right here. You know, we love you and we pray for you, and I'm so glad you're okay. Yeah, especially, okay, so let me finish this, because 2 life sentences does say it all. And they haven't even tacked on the burglary sentences yet, although he was convicted. That judge could have did it in that day. Why bother, though? What's the point? What's the point? He's not getting out. Anyway, that's the biggest myth. Nobody, no if. Stop it. Stop. Y'all want to call Smiley stupid? Okay. Anyway, you believe that, you're the fool. You're the fool, but okay, you can't fix stupid. My friend said, you can't fix stupid? Okay. Sorry, but not sorry. Some things I just can't let roll, okay? Anyway, one of the key pieces of evidence, let's just get back to the case, because sometimes I can't even stay on it, okay? Because I try. One of the key pieces of evidence was a fingerprint by the window. The fingerprint expert said it matched. Now, I even said, I agreed with the defense, because I even said, and I hadn't even got to the defense yet, but I know, y'all know what I'm thinking. The defense tried to argue, as I would have, naturally, because you'd have had to be a fool not to. It could have been there from any time. He was the boyfriend, right? He had access to the house, right? And he said he cleaned the windows, and the housekeeper cleaned the windows, and blah blah blah, all the things. Okay, so I just have to shoot it to you straight. I mean, that's kind of natural. I'm definitely not taking up for him, but I'm saying, you'd have been a real dumbass not to try that, although that wouldn't work. But whatever. I'm just telling you what they had. I'm telling you how they got him. Okay. And it wasn't unusual for his fingerprints to be there, they said, anywhere there, right after all, he was the boyfriend. That's what they said. And he cleaned the windows, just what I said. But the prosecution also put this guy named Michael Flower, who said he was in jail with McDowell, in the 90s. They put him on the stand. Now, y'all know that can be hearsay. Well, they know he's in jail with him because they can prove that. But hearsay is hearsay, right? But get this. So, see, they must have believed him over this McDowell guy. Okay? So they said, this guy that said he was in jail with him said he told him that he did kill her. No, he didn't say he didn't even say he killed her. He told him he killed a 4-year-old little girl. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. If you have any kids in here, they don't need to be in here. He said he told him that he killed a 4-year-old little girl and he dismembered her body. But he did tell him that he didn't tell him the little girl's name or who she was or anything like that. So they still believed him, okay? They believed him. Baby Jessica also, as you heard, had a sister. Her sister got on the stand, as you heard, and was finally able to testify after all these years. But now she's grown. And this is how she remembers it. She said she saw the man with the magic hat standing over her sister, and she did not say anything because she was scared and she feared what the man might do to her. But she did report her sister missing the next morning. The rest of it was pretty much circumstantial evidence. I mean, that's pretty much all they had. Yeah, the fear she must have went through all of her life. Can you imagine all these years how her life has been ruined? Not just losing her sister and the not knowing, but the torment she went in and day out. Hey, Trixie. And just seeing that over and over again, and the things she must have heard, and they're trying to sort it out with the mom, and was it the boyfriend, and all the things. And then in 2021, when he got arrested, oh my God, she couldn't have had much of a life herself. And then if she had kids, it's horrible. I can't even wrap my mind around it. Yeah, one love. Exactly. Exactly. We need to teach our children that monsters are real. Monsters do exist, and they're probably right there in front of us. And it's a shame we have to do that. Exactly. It's me, Jen. Exactly. And that's a fear that I always had with my granddaughter. My first granddaughter, my very first granddaughter, you know, when the baby's mama and him split up, it's like, you can't, because she's so young, you can't just have all these friends. They're not your friends. You can't just have all these friends, male, female, it don't matter. All these people can't just be coming in and out. I mean, you can't, you know? So you don't know what people's going to do. I don't care if you knew them from school. I don't care. They're not your friends when it comes to your children. So I had to do something about it. So get it right, people. I had to go do something about it. You know? You know? Nobody else wanted to do nothing about it. So I went and got my grandbaby. That's the truth. That's what I did. You can't do that. You know, that's if you want to know the truth. That's the truth. Anyway, her sister was able to testify, and that's how she remembered it. She says she didn't say anything. She was scared. Scared. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her one bit. You know? She reported her to her mom or told her she was missing the next morning, I guess, in what she saw. God, she must have been terrified that night. All night. Scared that she probably was scared that person would come back and get her. Can you imagine? Oh, God, that must have seemed like a lifetime to her that night. But that was, the rest of it was pretty much circumstantial evidence, and it presented, the way it was presented, it led into a chain of facts that pointed to McDowell, who testified himself. What a dumbass. And he had changed, of course, his appearance. We was talking about that today. Lawyers get you to change your appearance, your looks. They coach you. It's up to you how you act in court and what you do. Whether you come in there and you know, they may have brought that girl Harmony's whatever street clothes and whatever. She may not chose to wear them. Somebody trying to argue with me in Justin's chat. Listen, they tell you wear your hair up, wear your hair down. They told all that in Jodi Arias. They tell you what color to wear. They bring your outfits. They either tell you what to put on, don't wear makeup, didn't wear makeup. Some people was in there saying, well, how could she? She's in jail. She don't. So, and that's not the way it is. They want the jury to see you a certain way, depending on what your charges are. And did that man go look? Did he have on a? I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna argue with nobody. Listen, he had a shaved face. He didn't have on no hat. He look. He was trying to convince a jury he was not innocent, although it was circumstantial evidence and they didn't have no body. And he was sure, he thought he was going to walk out of there. He didn't think they were going to get him. Some people get a little bit too cocky, don't they? No body, no evidence. Oh, it's just circumstantial evidence. DNA pointed to a man being there. Now, this is the only part I don't understand. Back then, DNA wasn't so hot. It was just, I guess, coming in. I don't know. I don't have no reason, never had no reason until now to really get involved in DNA. I couldn't tell you the ins out why I don't study it. I mean, I know what DNA is and I know what it can prove. You're fucked pretty much if they got your DNA. But why it didn't show, I mean, it showed it was a male. Why it didn't show it was his specifically, I don't know if they were that far into the DNA and technology at that time. That's all I can say. This is the only part to this that I did not understand. But they had DNA that pointed to being a male, and all that they had was females living there. Well, that could have been anybody. Was he the only male that was ever in there? I don't know. You know, I don't know what brought them to that conclusion, I guess is what I'm saying. But when closing arguments came, the defense said they do not prove beyond a reasonable doubt. And so they did not call any witnesses. That was a big mistake, wasn't it? This case, again, had gone cold until January 2022. It was cold, a cold case. But then they finally made an arrest. They got a fresh set of eyes in 2021, I believe, and they started poking around again. And that's when they made the arrest in 2022. But in the end, circumstance or not, this is what I was just tickled so much about, tickled pink, whatever you want to call it. In the end, circumstance or not, witness called or not, body or not, and I hope they do find the little thing alive or deceased. I mean, because Lord knows everybody wants that, you know, because there's still that little inkling. It's always going to be wondering. It's never going to be a full closure. Just like we want with Summer, we want closure. You got the justice now. She's got justice. But that closure needs to come. The circumstance or not, witness or not, body or not, they thought no body, no evidence. Sound like a few cocky people around here, I know. It didn't matter. 2 hours. 2 hours. And that man got 2 life sentences. Well deserved. Well deserved, in my opinion. He'll be going out in a body bag and a toe tag. I say. You know, he'll be going back to court. He might get a breath of fresh air to get his burglary added on to it. The sentence he's already charged with. Nobody cares. Nobody's in a hurry. They might put him on the TV. They might surprise him and just put him on the TV. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Thank you. And I'll do it every bit all over again. So when these people are out here in the streets talking shit, acting like they don't know nothing. They don't know nothing about me. They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. Wrong about most of the shit they think they know. Anyway. Uh-oh. I didn't do that. But Jessica's came, and that's the most important thing. I don't want y'all to give up on Summer. I'm not giving up on Summer just because I'm looking at different cases and different areas. I'm not. Trust me, I got a boatload of stuff. I go back on Summer's. I still keep her name and stuff out. I still read on hers. It's not that. But I can also learn from other things and other ways to help me in Summer's research and stuff. That's just me. That's just me. But never mind all that. Hey, Marie. Hello. But I like giving a voice to the voiceless. And I think it's very important. And that implies to all people that don't have a voice. DV, anybody who's scared for whatever reason. I had a man come to me the other day and telling me, and I won't ever out them, telling me they were telling me this, they had it took care of. I didn't have to do anything. They wanted me to know in case anything ever happened to them. It's a hell of a position to be put into, but so I would know where to look. I mean, I had a grown man scared because he was in danger. You really? I had a grown man scared because he was in danger. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. What are you doing? You're scaring me. What's wrong with you? I think they were having a nightmare. Anyway, but yeah, that's a heck of a position. But anyway, giving a voice to the voiceless implies that people have no voice, people have no way to speak, and therefore they are silent. Hold on a minute. I don't know what's wrong with her. Hold on. Yeah, I think she had I gave some water. I think they were she has nightmares sometimes. I don't know what the heck was going on. It's fine now. Lay down on that big blanket or the cow thing in there. Oh Lord, don't mention no cows. Sorry. Yeah. So anyway, but yeah. Oh, so yeah, so I got, I didn't have to do anything. It's just that they gave me all their information, but all the information or whatever. And even though anything and everything was turned into where it needed and all that. And so I had a grown man upset and even teary, and it's just, it's something. But, you know, if people are afraid to speak, you want to be there for them. You want to be their voice. You want to help them. There's many reasons and even outside of YouTube, they could be afraid. They could be in a DV situation. They could be missing people. It could be children. It could be adults or whatever. And you need to use your voice if you do it in the right way. If you do it in the right way, use your power. God gave you a brain. Some of y'all don't use your brain correctly. But use your brain, use your mouth. You don't have to have a platform. Stay humble. You know, it would be wrong if you didn't. Honestly, help people. Some people might be mute. You don't. I mean, that just don't re-victimize them. Just don't re-victimize them. Don't re-victimize them. I mean, by acting fake, doing things in the wrong way. But you can be a voice for the voiceless. There's a lot of good you can do for people. Even if you don't know that you can, you can. All you need is a mouth and a brain and a heart. You need a heart. But no special qualifications, honestly. Yeah, Snickerdoodle. We stayed on the phone like 4 hours. And he didn't even believe it. He was like, and I don't know him. I don't know him. I don't know him. I didn't mind. I did not mind. That's just who I am. So, yep. But I'm proud. I am so proud that the justice came yesterday. And now we just need to know at some point, where is Jessica? I guess we don't need to know. We would like to know. But for closure, her mother, and she has 2 sisters, they need to know. So I hope someday they find out. I don't think he'll ever tell. Yeah, he really wanted to know. He really, which was kind of odd. He really wanted to know, his words. He really wanted to know, could he give me that information? Would I, if something happened to him? Which, that's a kind of a big burden, but, would I help or fight for him like I am now? There's a lot that I don't say, or, there's a lot. There's a lot that I don't. Right now, y'all don't believe me. I don't want to. There is, right now, I'm going to put this. How am I going to do this? You see it's in red. How am I going to do this? I'm going to take a picture, okay? And then I'm going to mark out. Then I have to, how am I going to do it? Mark out the number. Okay, mark out the number. But I can give you the area code. And this was, the last one I got was at 2:28 p.m. You think I'm lying. 2:28 p.m. Hold on. Show you. I hate this light in here. God. You may not can see it. Can you see that? 423. The reason it says scam, because if it comes up like that, if I don't have them marked in my phone. I've got like 3 or 4 calls today from a 423 area code. Don't know who it is. If I do not, and I'm telling you now, I'm speaking to you now in this computer. And I've told y'all this, if I do not know who you are, if you do not either text me first or you do not leave me a message, I will not pick up my phone, especially if it's on my real phone. I do not know why I'm getting a call from Hawkins County or up in that area. Maybe it might not be Hawkins County. I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know why my real number's out there. I will talk to you, but I will not. I don't care who you are. I'm not going to answer my phone from that area code or any other area code in the United States if you do not leave a voicemail. So I'm getting them, but I'm not going to answer. Just saying. That's right. I don't either. So somebody from that area is trying to get a hold of me. No, I know, Angela. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just saying. Y'all think I'm lying when I say people call me all the time. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to get a message out. If somebody is trying to get a hold of me now, please. Yeah, just breathe. I know where they're coming from. I know, Sally. No, they don't, but I have been doxxed before. I'm not accusing y'all of, I know that. I'm just saying. I was just saying for the record, if y'all really want to get a hold of me, you better text me and say, this is so-and-so, or otherwise I'm not going to pick up the phone. I'm just saying. I don't have no problem talking to you. As y'all can see, I can carry a conversation now. uh, Yeah, it covers 90 cities and 28 counties. Yeah. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Somebody's looking for me off of, I don't know. They keep bugging me though and not leaving a message. I'll just block their ass. That's the beauty of it. I'll just block them. Okay, snickerdoodles. Good. I will check that. And please, everybody I got 3 more people I'm waiting on to send me their addresses, and I will send them baskets out then first thing in the morning, and I will do that because I didn't have the other 3, but I sent Marlena's Canadian cookies stuff today, and I sent butter biscuits today. I sent her the receipt. I sent a copy of it through the phone. It might be Don Wells. Won't know if you got any red panties. Lord, Don, can you please? Oh, Lord. Now, Don's got my number. Well, hey, that might be his new number. He might have changed phone numbers. Well, Donnie boy, maybe you better, if it's you, honey bunch, maybe you better text, it's Don. I didn't think of that, but I'm not going to answer unless he tells me it's Dawn, and then I might not answer. That's what I said, Daily. Who's the last creator he called? Maybe I can send it to Josh and ask him, is that his new number? Oh, God. I don't know, but they've been blowing my phone up today. I don't know why. Maybe he's mad at, you know who. I don't know. But I guess I'm gonna get out of here. There's your card for today. Life is too short to be small. Honey, I need to be small. I need to lose about 50 pounds. I want to be small. Please let me be small. Please let me be small. But we need to start speaking up for all of these voiceless people. I'm gonna play this out and then we'll go. I like this Dino made for me. All right, let's see. Let me play it out. I love y'all and I will see y'all. Hold on.